guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're not new, welcome back, family. Welcome back, family, and welcome back, family. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are popping. I hope you guys are happy, and most especially, I hope you guys are healthy. And as you guys have seen in the description below, today I'll be doing a story time on how I felt the moment I got my matric results. Yeah. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So should I go back a day before I found out my matric results? It was I was excited that the following day, not necessarily the following day, but in a few hours, because every time you get your metric results, it's always at 12 midnight. So I was excited around 6 p.m. I was excited. Yo, I'm getting my metric results. Like, am I unemployed? Am I finally gonna be unemployed? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I was so excited. I don't wanna lie. A part of me wanted to sleep like at that moment and wake up at 12 exactly. But that was so impossible. So I was excited and like even my mother, my parents telling me that, yeah, you did well, we know, we trust you, we know we'll be celebrating tomorrow. So like, yeah, Linda, I'm excited because they gave me this energy, and I'm like, okay, cool. 7 passes to excited, 8, 9, 10. Ha. The girl that was excited a few hours ago now, or wanna pressure, anxiety. Like now you're thinking, how about somebody excited? My parents are excited, siblings, family. They looking good. They're expecting great outcomes out of this. And I know I was excited, but now I have this pressure. Oh no, man. Wait on. I know you guys are expecting the best out of me, but now this thing is getting to me. What if I don't make it? What if, a lot of what ifs at that moment, a lot of what ifs. What if I failed? What if I didn't make it? What if now I have to go back to school? Now people are gonna laugh at me. Now my family is gonna be disappointed. And it's very important to understand that in today's society, we tell ourselves that don't care about what people say. It's your life. Leave it the way you want to leave it. But that's really not true. In a part of our being, we do care about what people say. We do care about people's inputs. We do care about people's opinions regarding our lives. So that, yeah, people might advise you, you should not listen to people. You should not listen to what they say about you. But matter of fact, it does get to us. Biki biki. Okay, yeah, it does get to us. And at that moment, it got to me. I was like, yo, now my peers are gonna laugh at me. Like, a lot was going on. And once your head starts thinking, guys, and going through a lot, you cannot stop that moment. You cannot. Okay, fine. That was around 10. The consoler. I consoled myself and I was like, no, don't worry. Everything will be well. Ha! We're living. The anxiety that you thought kicked in got 10. It was, yeah. Because now your friends from school are posting the status. 12. Hey! I know they're posting, I know I made it. Thank you, Lord. Blah, 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 blah. Eh. And then we know you like, but later on, around quarter to 12, 11, I consoled myself again. And the reason I consoled myself is because every time you write exams, man, you can feel, I wrote kahle la. I did well. Like every time you write a paper, you can feel, oh no, this paper I did well. This paper I didn't do well. So most of the times when I was writing my final exams, I could feel some papers. I could feel that I did well. I wrote well. I studied for this certain topic, and I felt it in November. Oh no, I did well. But now, just because I'm getting my results, I'm doubting what I felt in November and all this time. So I was like, no, I did well. Let me not allow any negative thought, you know? So fine. I got a little bit excited because, my sister, we didn't sleep that night. I thought we were gonna sleep, but it's very impossible to sleep. Maybe to some people, but for me, it was very impossible to sleep. My sister was there, we were listening to music. Ah, 5 minutes to 12. But like I set the alarm. I set my alarm for 12 so that we go to the garage. And babe, I am for the if I didn't say I was at Mpumalanga by my father's place. And in my school, I was schooling in Gauteng. And I was in another province in Mpumalanga. So 5 to 12, I'm excited or no. 12, great news. We are within. I am officially unemployed. Got 12. Fine. Hey, 12 comes. I have to wake up my father because I can't walk to the garage. So he had to take me there. I was with my little sister. So we go to the garage. Hi, they tell us the newspapers are not there. Hi, we woke up only to arrive there and they tell us sorry, there are no newspapers. A part of me was like, "Hi, man, no." So we ask, when are they gonna arrive? The people were like, they're not sure, but normally they arrive early in the morning around 4 because they start province by province from Gauteng to, and in my head I was like, got 12 o'clock. We should be able to get the newspaper to check our results. So why does it have to start Gauteng, then go there? So I was so annoyed because I couldn't get it. So we had to go back home. Fine, fast forward. Now I go on my WhatsApp. It's what I was avoiding. I don't check what people say because as like I don't know how people in South Africa are. The whole of your grade 12, you studying, girl, you studying for your March exams, test, you're studying for your June exams, for your prelims, for your final exams, but not even one person. Okay, let me not say one person. Some people never said good luck. Some people never said do well, my child, while writing those exams. But got 12, when we get results, they're the first people to say, how did you do? So, we find such people where they send us messages. They've never been there our whole matric year, and they appear out of nowhere and they ask, "How did you do?" Imagine before your own parents, before your own family members, they're the ones asking you, "How did you do? Did you pass?" You know. So I logged in on WhatsApp after coming back from the garage. And the first thing that I did was to go view my status on WhatsApp. Aye, Pela Bay, I went got 12. I probably came back around got up past 12, 20 past 12, right? I come back, give you the status. Hey, mama, I made it. Hi, mama, I made it. Yeah, I'm happy. um I made it. um Distinctions, and I'm like, I now it's kicking in. People got their results, people know where they stand in life, and I'm like, here, so when I came back, probably around an hour, because I couldn't sleep, obviously, around an hour, maybe around 1, I know somebody from Mpumalanga, yeah, Kusekunda, if not mistaken. That person got the newspaper. And I'm like, Vela, I didn't want to ask my my what all my friends from school, because I didn't want them to know my results, because obviously they will ask for my examination number and I'll have to give them, and if it happens that what's working there's something wrong, they'll be the first ones to know. And people at school, they talk a lot, they will send that person a text, and I didn't want any of that. So I asked this other girl from Pimalang to check my results since she has the newspaper. Hi, she asked, I get the results, your examination number is there and your school name. So you first go to your school name. So what she did, she asked for my examination number and I was like, okay, fine, here is my examination number. She takes and checks and she's like, yo, Miguel, you're not there. Hey, you're not there. I'm like, no, man, can you please check? And she's like, no, you're not there. You're not. Like, you're not there. Fine. Then she asks my school name. And she went and checked the list of school names and my school name was not there. So what consoled me was that her newspaper ke district ya Mpumalanga. So my school was at Gauteng, so you won't be able to find your school name and your examination number go another province. You need to buy a newspaper more Gauteng. So I was like, yo, okay, cool. Now I have to swallow my pride and ego and ask one of my friends to check for me since yeah, now she had the newspaper and she already found out sorry she passed. Okay, I'm like, hi girl. She posted and I'm like, wow, congratulations, you passed. Now the pressure is in. My friend passed and then now I have to pass. Like it or not, I have to pass. Imagine having friends, they pass when you don't pass. So now it was more pressure that no man, I have to pass because my friend passed and other people passed. So I'm like, yo, friend, can you please check for me if I passed the what? Because I don't have any newspaper. And at that time, I couldn't access it online and check. And she's like, okay, give me your school, not school because we're in the same school. Give me your examination number. I'm like, okay. I hesitated for a bit, but I was like, you know what? If that happened, it happened. If this happens, it happens. I'm like, yeah, here it is. She checks at that moment. You feel like it takes forever. Like, why is she not coming back to me? I just gave you my examination number. Why don't you just tell me if I passed or not? And she comes back and she tells me that I passed. No, she didn't tell me. She sent me a picture. So I was afraid to open the picture and I opened the picture. And yeah, I saw my examination number, my girl. Yo, Rajamba, me and my little sister, we played music. I told my father, I told my mother. And yo, no, I was so happy. I was so happy. And I realized even after you finish writing your exams, when you get to a moment where you wanna finishing your exams and you feel like you did good, when you get to a moment where you're gonna get your results, it always feels somehow like you forget about what you felt before, the goodness that you felt, and you think about the moment, what if no. So I found out that I passed, oh my word, with a bachelor and I was so excited. Yeah, I was so excited. Yo, I remember calling my mother because I was at my father's place. So I called my mother. I'm like, yo, mom, so guess what? I was and she was excited. She was excited, especially I'm the firstborn, you know? She was so happy. Yo, she was so happy. But like, she was happy, but I wouldn't say happy because she expected it, you know? You know, when you're expecting something and you're like, oh, nah, I thought it was going to happen. I didn't predict any outcome. So yeah, we were happy. I was happy. Yo, what's working? My little sister's a vibe, yo. Kalisa music. There was music. We were dancing together. Imagine together. But it was midnight. You can't dance with people. So we were within. We danced. Hey, the status, you know. Linda, I can say, Mama, I made it. You know. Yeah, no, that experience. Yeah, no, during that moment you can't be patient, you can't be happy, you can't be calm. Anxiety, unless really you know yourself, so I when you always get these distinctions from grade 8 up until yeah. But I feel like they also get anxiety and they get anxious who no. I know they're gonna pass, but maybe they're expecting certain results. So yeah, even if you get the distinction, there's always anxiety. Yeah, I'm glad everything turned out well. And yeah, this is the end of my story time of how I felt at the moment and what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you done with metric, you can share your experience and how you felt at that moment. And I want to tell you guys, it's not the end of the world. If people don't make it, if you got a higher certificate, if you got a, it's especially if you failed, it's not the end of the world. I don't know how to put it, but life is very mysterious, because someone who finishes early and goes to university, and the other person who does not finish at record time, out of nowhere that person might, sprint and be ahead of you. So life is unpredictable. We have different journeys. We were destined differently. uh what happens in your life is meant to be, at that moment it's meant to be, because if what's meant to be is not meant to be, then your life in jail. I don't know if you get me. But yeah, for someone, like, I don't know if you guys get me, but we are all destined for different things, and we have different journeys in life. What's happening to the other person might not happen to you. Yes, we might question it at that time, at that moment, but I feel like that's what should console us. And yeah, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And for those who already did, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for the support. And yeah, I love you.